What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Going for Two War Room, sponsored by ExpandTheBoxScore.com. Advanced, adaptable, and affordable opinion stats for all sports, including college football. Use my promo code GF210 to save 10% at ExpandTheBoxScore.com. Hashtag WeGotStats. All right, I'm here tonight with Damian Parsons, and we are breaking down wide receiver Laviska Shenault. I hope I didn't butcher that too bad. From Colorado, 6'2", 220 pounds. Let's just go ahead and jump right into it here.
Strengths and weaknesses.
So what's his strengths to start off here, Damian?
Rare blend of speed and power. He weighs around 215, 220. He's a powerful, strapping young man. He's a playmaker. They use him all over. They use him as a running back. They use him in the slot. They use him out wide. They use him at H-back. They use him everywhere. He's versatile. And that's one thing that is going to be able to translate over to an NFL roster with a creative OC. They're going to have so much fun trying to figure out, how do I deploy him on offense?
All right, good stuff. Sounds kind of a little bit like, I'll leave it. Maybe you got this guy as your comp, so I won't say it. I'll save my thoughts there on that one. Let's go ahead and talk about his weaknesses. What you got for his weaknesses?
He's a jack of all trades, but a master of none. So, like I said just a moment ago, he does literally everything. He can catch kicks, and he returns kicks and punts. He can catch passes. He can line up in the backfield. He blocks. He does all of these things. But what is he a master of? Just because of the way they used him, he wasn't able to master any of his abilities. He limited route tree. I want to see him kind of develop a little bit better. I'm not saying he's going to become Julian Edelman or Julio Jones, but granted, Julio Jones is a comp that people have for him last year. But he may not become that type of a route runner, but just expand it, get better at it, so that with his rare athletic traits, he can be a problem out wide.
All right, good stuff, good stuff.
Who, where, and when.
All right, just listening to you talk about him, I have a comp that I want to ask you about, but let me hear what your comp is first. Who do you compare him to?
I originally compared him, I have him as Cordell Patterson, with a little bit of Percy Harvin.
Okay.
Because of that ability to just kind of do any and everything. Right now, the ghost motion, the jet sweep motion is big in the NFL right now. Everyone's using it, and that's a guy that you can put in that spot, motion him, get him the ball in the flats, get him the ball in the screens, and he can make those plays, and he can be a dynamo in the special teams.
Good stuff. All right, so the comp I had, now granted, I haven't watched a single lick of film on him, so I have no idea, but just listen to you talk about him. He sounds a lot like Deebo Samuels. How's that for a comp?
That's a good one as well. I would say he's a better athlete than Deebo, so yeah, that's a good one, because Deebo is kind of a jack of all trades as well. They pretty much, for your San Francisco 49ers, they use him in a multitude of ways, and it's big for that offense.
Yep, definitely. All right. Go ahead and give us where you want to see this guy land at. Where's a good team that he can go to?
I say you put him with AR-12 over there in Green Bay in Lambeau Field. You pair him up with Devontae Adams. I think that's a nice combination. Devontae Adams is pretty much a legit number one receiver, a elite star receiver in this league. He can run routes. He does everything pretty much. So then you bring that speed element and that kind of versatile just kind of weapon. You call him Weapon X. You call him an offensive weapon, an OW, whatever you want to do. Use him like Taysom Hill if you got to.
Nice.
Find a way to get him the football, because he can make plays for you.
All right, good stuff. All right, let's go to our Dynasty drafts. When are we drafting this guy in this summer?
I say just depending on where he falls, I say mid to late second round, if not early third.
Okay, all right, good stuff. All right, let's wrap it up.
The bottom line.
All right, what is the bottom line on Mr. Shenault? I'm not going to try to say his first name again because I've already forgot it, so let's just go with his last name.
Gotcha. The bottom line on Laviska Shenault is, like I said earlier, he's a pure playmaker. He's a guy that is a home run threat. He's a touchdown threat anywhere on the field, no matter what the situation is, no matter if he's running the football, catching the football, or receiving punts and kicks. And to be honest with you, like Colorado did, you can, if you don't have a power back in the red zone, you can line him up there and he can get you 5 to maybe 6 touchdowns from the 1 yard line.
Nice.
In red zone situations. So he is a guy that has an extremely talented skill set. It just needs to be refined.
All right, good stuff. All right, that's a wrap on Laviska Shenault. I'm gonna get it before this draft. I just know it. For Damian, I'm Jeff. That's another episode of the War Room. We'll see you next time.